in the cooperation. You see, India plays a leading role in regional cooperation for reducing disasters. And we all know that India enjoys a footprint of a great contributor as far as the HADR operations are concerned in Asia, which is the hub of all disaster activities. The SARC Disaster Management Center, which is located in Delhi, it had carried out a first sandbags exercise which was conducted from 23rd November to 27th November 15, where all 8 countries or the participative members, they had come and the best practices were discussed. We are also signatory to the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction 2015-2030. Because if you recall, before 2015, we were following the HYGO framework, and from 2015 to 23, the Sendai framework will be followed, and India is a champion country in that. And it has got 4 verticals, basically focusing on disaster risk reduction. It works closely with the UN IDSR to implement priority areas of Sendai framework for DRR, that is disaster risk reduction. Now we go to the genesis of the Disaster Management Act 2005. Until 2001, it was the Agriculture Ministry which was responsible for the disasters, because disasters were primarily agriculture centric. I mean, they were like, conventional floods, droughts, crop destruction. Then in June 2002, the responsibility shifted to Ministry of Home Affairs. And in September 2005, the National Disaster Management Authority was established. And on 26 December 2005, Disaster Management Act was passed. And you will realize, if you want to relate it with the present COVID crisis, on 24th March 2020, the Disaster Management Act was promulgated, and the entire nation, was to follow all the, statutes of this act. Now, the basic, silos which are there in Disaster Management Act are the institutional mechanism, that is the National Disaster Management Authority, which is the apex authority. We will discuss all these as the presentation unfolds. SDMA, that is the State Disaster Management Authority. The DDMA, the District Disaster Management Authority, which is the cutting edge. The NEC, the National Executive Committee, which is, at the Home Ministry level. And the SAC, which is the replica of NEC, that is the State Executive Committee, which is headed by the Chief Secretary of the respective states. Then we have National Disaster Response Force. We also have State Disaster Response Forces. I'm sure you all are aware of National Disaster Response Forces, because you see those, daring daredevils in those orange jackets. And similarly, the SDRF, the states are also supposed to be having State Disaster Response Force, which was basically to be culled out of the uniformed people, whether they were from military, paramilitary forces, state police, or any such uniformed organizations. Then there are financial arrangements which are there, that is the National Disaster Response Fund, and SDR, that is State Disaster Response Fund, and similarly at the district level. You also have national, state and district disaster mitigation funds also. You have capacity building grants. Then for capacity building, you have the National Institute of Disaster Management. We will be discussing all these in detail. Then other institutions, you have civil defense, fire services and home guards. Unfortunately, in India, these agencies have not been given due importance. If you read the disaster framework of other countries, you will find that the fire services play a major role. The civil defense organization and such ancillary organizations, they take a lot of load from the uniformed people. In India, unfortunately, willy-nilly, if the disaster is of bigger magnitude, the responsibility falls on the defense forces. And the home guards, which was a very good system, unfortunately it is dying down. And I was surprised when I was talking to one of the home guard state head that they had only 55 home guards left, which is a very sad commentary. Now, the chapters in the Disaster Management Act, you will find that there are 11 chapters which are there in the Disaster Management Act 2005, and the various chapters deal with, like chapter 3 deals with SDMA, 5 deals with measures by the government for disaster management, 6 deals with local authorities, 7 deals with NIDM, 8 deals with NDRF, and 10th deals with offences and penalties.